Have you ever wondered what it would be like to spend a vacation at Miami Beach? Well, who hasn't? Looking forward to their 2 weeks at the fabulous Florida resort are these attractive vacationers, disembarking from a luxury liner at Miami Municipal Airport. Thanks to the fast DC-6, the girls are only a few hours away from their typewriters in a Midwestern office, and the full 14 days of their holiday lie before them. Vacation pleasure begins when the girls leave the airport terminal and find their car waiting for them. It's a convertible, of course. Here in the Sunshine State, good-looking girls and smooth convertibles are as much a part of the scenery as palm trees against the blue sky. And with the top down, they'll be able to enjoy the sun from the moment they arrive. Say, there's room enough in that rear seat for some passengers. Why don't we just ride along with them and enjoy some of the highlights of this vacation at Miami Beach? The Golden Beach, with its palatial hotels, motels, and villas, is just a short drive from downtown Miami, across any of the several causeways spanning Biscayne Bay. Collins Avenue, which parallels the Miami Beach oceanfront, is lined for miles with luxurious accommodations. Coming up just ahead is the motel where our vacationers have their reservations. And what a motel this one is. The decor is Egyptian, but this modern inn glitters more grandly than any ancient pharaoh's palace. Driving up to the main entrance, the girls are greeted with the kind of service they'll enjoy throughout their stay. Sun, sea, and sand are Miami Beach trademarks, and all three are invitingly displayed in the view from the girls' oceanfront room at the dunes. Our guided tour girls on this Florida holiday, brunette Sandy and blonde Marilyn, have lost no time finding themselves a place in the sun beside the motel pool. Breakfast this morning in Chicago and the beginning of a suntan in Miami Beach before dinner. The girls agree it's a small world. Activities at this motel center around the swimming pool throughout the day, and entertainment programs are provided in the evening. There's dancing, too, in a romantic supper club atmosphere. And there's no reason for parents not to enjoy an evening out right here in the motel. Even a babysitter service is provided for them. Oh, this is the life. Not a care in the world. But don't forget to turn over when you're done on this side, girls. Famous Parrot Jungle is #1 on the list of unusual attractions we'll be visiting with the girls. And they've started out bright and early on their sightseeing tour. This tropical wonderland, in which brilliant macaws, parrots, and cockatoos fly freely about, is located south of Miami near U.S. Highway 1. Colorful macaws enjoy posing for pictures with visitors just inside the entrance to Parrot Jungle. Marilyn and Sandy find themselves with double arms full of the beautifully plumed birds. One of the macaws seems to want to do some billing and cooing with Sandy. Regular performances are given throughout the day by the trained birds in an open-air theater. Several tins, nested within each other, present no problem at all for this macaw, who's learned how to get the tidbit hidden in the last one. Here's a regular airlift, macaw style. The dinner pail is hoisted aloft as soon as the trainer packs it with a quick lunch. One of the spectacular sights at Parrot Jungle is a magnificent flock of more than 100 flamingos. In their natural jungle setting, the stately birds are a favorite subject for visitors' cameras. The flock presents an unusual picture as it skirts around the lagoon at full speed. Out on the Rickenbacker Causeway, just 15 minutes from downtown Miami, the Miami Seaquarium houses a startling collection of marine life in 2 huge steel and concrete tanks. The exhibit will be another stop for the Hertz convertible in our tour of outstanding attractions. Like all visitors to the Seaquarium, Sandy and Marilyn are amused by antics of the porpoises. These playful kittens of the sea, air-breathing mammals, share a tank 80 feet across and 16 feet deep with formidable sharks and giant rays. The different species mingle as freely here as they do in the depths of the ocean. The fun-loving porpoises are adept at catching a rubber ring and tossing it back to the spectators. In the sea lion arena, entertaining performances are staged throughout the day and under floodlights during evening hours. A fast-moving program features the sea lions, those animated speed demons of the ocean, and highly trained porpoises. Let's watch a few of their tricks. Water skiing in the swimming pool, of all places, provides a slam-bang opening for an aqua show back at the girls' motel. Marilyn and Sandy are spending today at the motel, enjoying the water show while they rest up for another day of sightseeing. Competition in water jousting is one of the highlights. From jousting to jesting, two bouncy performers work out on the trampoline. An exhibition of diving from the high board is next on the program. The diving experts display exceptional form and dexterity as they go through their routines. This performance will be one of many vivid memories of Miami Beach the motel's guests will have long after their vacations have ended. And the dune's wide expanse of beachfront provides a background for the show that helps to make it even more spectacular. The water show ends on a note of comedy as all the clowns in the cast have a go at the high board. Watch out below, here they come. Another day and another pleasant drive for the girls in their car, this time to tropical Hobbyland. Here they'll see Seminole Indian Village. Just in case you're ever called upon to wrestle an alligator, here's the way to go about it. First, get right into the water with a whole mess of them, pick out a big one, and drag him onto the beach with your bare hands. Now, hold the gator's mouth shut with your chin, but don't look up till your hands are back in place. Get a half Nelson on the beast and flop him over onto his back. Now massage his stomach and he'll go to sleep. Simple, isn't it? Or maybe it's simpler to drive out to tropical Hobbyland and watch the Seminoles do it. Another stop on the girls' list of must attractions is the Serpentarium, out on Highway 1 south of Miami. A giant king cobra marks the entrance to this unusual attraction. In one of the enclosures inside, a deadly cottonmouth moccasin, his poison sacs filled with venom, is being captured while visitors watch. The reptiles are supple and tough, and the handling doesn't injure them. Grasped just behind the head, the cottonmouth is unable to strike at the handler as its venom is extracted. Holding a harmless black snake is an optional feature of the Serpentarium tour, but Marilyn and Sandy are game enough to try it. And they react just about the way most visitors do. Marilyn's not so sure she likes the idea of the snake taking a detour where she can't watch it. Sandy figures everything will be all right as long as she remembers which end of the snake is working. Monkey shines are the order of the day. It's still another of the many entertaining attractions being visited by our guided tour girls. This time it's Monkey Jungle, 22 miles south of Miami near Highway 1. Kimba and Billy, amazing performing chimps, are the stars of a show that is presented every hour. In a real gone jungle jam session, Billy and Kimba beat out a chimp concerto for piano and drums. They're digging that jive the most, man. As usual, Sandy and Marilyn wind up their visit by making friends with the star performers. They've been completely won over by Billy, but the fickle chimp isn't sure whether he prefers blondes or brunettes. At the close of their first week in Miami Beach, the girls have a treat in store for them at the Dunes, where the motel's fabulous Sunday night buffet has been set out in the Cleopatra room. The tables are spread with all kinds of tempting and succulent dishes, attractively arranged around a swan centerpiece carved from a solid block of ice. The problem here is one of selection. Everything looks inviting, and a girl could fill her plate before getting halfway around the table. The chef himself presides over a giant roast, carving rare or well-done slices on request. It's been a week packed with fun and excitement, and this is a fitting climax to our Miami Beach vacation. The lucky girls, though, have another week ahead of them with lots more to see. But all good things must end. And as they leave for home at the end of their stay, Marilyn and Sandy know they've made every day of their vacation count. Traveling from home by fast airliner, they've had the advantage of 2 full weeks in sunny Miami Beach, and they've enjoyed more days in the sun with the Hertz idea. Now, driving their car back to the airport, they're ready to board a plane for home, and they'll be there before nightfall. Winging over the Florida coast, the airliner banks onto course with a final view of America's most colorful and entertaining vacation land, Miami Beach. An exciting place to spend a holiday, as you have seen on Guided Tour.